Alright YouTube, the little park and conservation video. It's been a few weeks since I did one of these. This is Woodman Fen Conservation area. This is mainly a wetlands area right here. This is in Southeast Dayton, close to Smithville and Watervliet. It's bordered by a boardwalk right here. Here's a sign of welcome to Woodman Fen, of what it was like here. I'll let you guys get a close up of this right here so you guys can see what's on it here. And this is protected land, and because it's wetland, you have to build a boardwalk to have access to it. Jim Shannon, enjoy the fen. Nature will always remind us of our loving father, Papa Bear, greatest friend and fiance. So yeah, so this is this is my first time ever coming back to this conservation area, so I figure, you know, I'll get a video of this too. I just filmed a few videos in the Belmont area, and this is in that neighborhood where it's at. So yeah, this is a really beautiful area. It's conservation. It probably will not be turned into a park, but you never know. But because it is mainly for conservation, and because of the wetlands, they had to put a boardwalk for it to really be accessible to walk, because the ground just here, you know, gets too saturated. Everything. It's August 1st. Shortly before 11 a.m. Beautiful morning outside. It was a little bit muggier there, but it's not as bad, you know, right now. And I've already stated this in other videos. I originally started my YouTube channel out with nature videos before I decided to venture into the things covering, you know, blight in the city and other city issues. I mean, and I still like to do nature videos, you know, whenever I can. It says putting the pieces back together, talk about removal of the invasive shrubs right here, restoring the water supply. Cold water supply is the blood of a fen. I'll let you guys just read the sign here. Bringing back the rare plants, building the boardwalk. So Walmart, the foundation, contributed the funds for the boardwalk. So even though some people do like to bash Walmart, but they actually did do something pretty good, you know, for this, as far as, you know, the conservation of this, you know, goes. Because I know Walmart, you know, gets a lot of criticism for various things, you know, but hey, you know, they did contribute to building this. This is an absolutely beautiful conservation area. I'm going to probably take this video probably as long as I can get it. Here you can see like the wetlands right here. You can see the muddiness and swampiness of it right there. That's the reason why they had to build a boardwalk, to really make this, you know, accessible, because it's not easy to access. It would be hard to access this without it. But here's a park bench right here, and yeah, beautiful area. A lot of, you know, native wildflowers and plants and other things like that here. I'm not exactly sure how many, I'm assuming there's probably a few deer that live back here. Beauties of the fen. So here's some of the featured plants and other animals here. Green horned owl nestling, green fog summer, skunk cabbage, spotted Joe pieweed August. And it mentioned the spotted Joe pieweed right here. Here's the spotted Joe pie weed right there, and it is August. And it is August for that here. Yeah, beautiful area right here. Very pretty conservation area right here, and I'm glad this is protected. This is protected land back here. So, you know, it's a very nice area. I'm just going to circle back around. I believe the boardwalk path is kind of in it, but I'll kind of circle back around back to the car because I haven't had a chance to cover this area before in the video. Got 3 other videos of the Belmont neighborhood right here. Pretty nice back here. I'm just going to walk back, so whenever you want to come back, I don't really care. I'm just talking to my roommate. He's with me today as I'm filming today. Here, you even have some floodplain trees right here, so you could tell. I believe these are floodplain trees. I believe these might be sycamore or something. But these are trees with a white bark that are typical of a floodplain or dogwood. Even though there is no river through right here, it might have been a dogwood, my roommate said. But yeah, this is a wetland area, and as I said, you can see why, you know, with the, you know, soil and everything below, that it would just be extremely hard to maintain this as a trail without it, you know, getting completely torn to shreds. But it's a pretty nice, you know, unique conservation area right here. I haven't really seen anybody walking back here. I'm assuming this probably does not get a whole lot of traffic for hikers. This is probably some of the neighborhood people probably come walk back through here probably sometimes, but it's a pretty nice area. And this deck is only about 4 years old. Walmart apparently contributed the funds and the wood and other things about 4 years ago to build this deck to make this conservation area accessible, because without it, well, it would have been kind of hard to have made it, you know, walkable, but that's just how it goes. I mean, it's just how it goes. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna get ready to end this video right here. So, alright, YouTube, that's it for this one.